There we go. I'm thinking I'm on and I'm nowhere near on. Hi, Mariah. Hi, Monica. Hi. Hi, Mariah. How are you doing tonight? I need to let me get my light my candle. I finally lit my summer candle, y'all. Y'all know my island margarita. So I'm going to light it again. You know, it doesn't have to be lit very long. So let me go get my lighter and I'm gonna light that. China, you have the clicker in there. Mm. All right. Hey y'all. Woo! I live with a house full of clicker and candle thieves. I had to go get the grill clicker because someone has the electric clicker. All right. Hey everybody. Hi girlfriends. What's happening? Hi Karen. Hi Shari. Thank you. You enjoy your weekend also. Hi Donna. Hey Sunny Day. You made it. You made it in time and I'm not about to get off. Hey. Hey Robin. Oh my, you know, Robin, we always saying a prayer for your husband. Robin says she's doing okay, taking care of her hubby. Yes, girl, you know how that is. Well, you continue to take care of him. Robin, you never told me, did you ever use your, okay, me and these sunglasses. Did you ever use the Williams Sonoma gift card that I that you won? What, last year? Was it last year when you won it? Did you ever use it? So, what are your plans for the weekend, ladies? Are you have anything planned? Are you doing any having a cookout? I need to see who house I need to ride up on. Y'all cooking? You just chilling? And if you are doing something, are you doing it on Saturday, Sunday? Are you doing whatever your festivities on Monday? Hey, Charlotte. Same to you, lady. Thank you. For me, I'm not doing a thing. I'm not doing a thing. Now, what I may end up doing, unfortunately, is working. I brought a lot of work home. So I will probably end up doing that. I may be getting a new position. So yeah, so that's something totally different. So I brought a lot of work home. So for it's not my 1 day, my 3 day weekend, one of them will probably be working partial day anyway. But I don't plan on, I'm not cooking. Mr. B might be doing something. We had, you know what? No, he isn't, because he has to work Monday. So nope. So I don't know if he's planning on doing something Sunday. I have the slightest idea. Oh, what's in the Gucci box? Oh, y'all will have to see. It's coming up, I think, next week. Oh, I forgot I even had the box back there. Yes, it's a cute box though. It's a real cute box. Yeah, so you guys will see. Huh. I'm surprised y'all even saw that. Yeah, you'll see coming up, Monica. Um, so yeah, so for the weekend, I have nothing planned, nothing planned at all. I am still trying to get my outside right. I'm still trying to get outside right. Um, and I will be doing announcing the outdoor collaboration for the summer, because yeah, I'm just so behind on so many things. So which is probably another reason. Well, it is a reason why I'm not going to do anything. But I still want to kind of have it together a little bit, even if I wanted to go out there and sit. But Mr. B and I went out there 2 weeks ago and did some things, and where we left things is where they are now. So I think because last weekend it rained or it did something, yes, so we couldn't do anything. So but yeah, but he's like, I have a surprise for you. I was like, I wonder what that is. So I'm waiting to see what this surprise. I don't know if he's gonna bring it home or whatever it is. So we'll see. Hey, Ann. Oh, Ann says she's in her jammies, sipping on some wine and watching you. Hubby is watching some nonsense game on like baseball. Girl, I know. I know. I feel the same way, because I think Mr. B has been watching the game. Well, he started off watching the basketball game, and then the basketball game ends up watching him. And I'm pretty sure he'll probably be watching some baseball game later whenever he gets home. But yes, I'm with you. I was I wasn't on here with you guys, I would probably be cleaning like I always do on Friday. So typically when I get off with you guys, I go and start cleaning or something. But I woke up this morning with my back hurting. So I was like, but I remember going to the restroom. I don't think it was hurting then, but I really think, I know it's time for us to get a new mattress. That mattress that I had, as much as we paid for that mattress, it never like really like grooved with me. Mr. B used to love it. He was like, "Oh, this mattress feels so good," and I was like, "Well, maybe it's me because I have a bad back anyway." And I was like, "Maybe it's me." But now he hollers about his back. But I mean, I probably slept on it maybe like a month before it started kind of bothering me, and I should have then took it, had them come back and me get another bed, because I don't know how long I had to try it out before I did it. But I was like, nah, it's probably me, my back. Nah, that's not that. Because now both of our backs hurting. So we need to look for a new mattress. But that mattress was like 10 years. I know it hadn't been 10 years, and it started hurting my back at like maybe like 1 month one. So yeah, so my back hurt. But then I was like, have you been drinking water? So I don't know. I don't remember. So if I can't remember, I probably wasn't. So I've been drinking a lot of water. Hopefully, I can flush whatever is trying to go on, flush that out. But yeah, so that is what is happening. Hey, Gigi, how are you doing? My daughter is doing well. She is packing. Actually, she's in the other room right now, finishing up a homework. Wait a minute, hold on. Um, I just saw something that just kind of threw my whole attention. Um, so oh yeah, so she's working on her homework, but yeah, but she is packing up, and so we went a couple of days ago looking to see how she wanted her room because she asked me, she's like, okay, mom, I'm gonna give you a budget and I want you to do my room because her, if you saw in the her apartment tour, she has like a roommate plan. So her roommate is on the other side. So on her side with the side that has the ensuite with the bathroom, that's her side with the two sinks. So she wants this whole bohemian relaxation type thing, and so that's what we went looking at. So we were at the at home store, and everything I picked out, I was like, "You like this? No." And then of course I saw things I like. She kept saying, "Mom, we're not in here for you." I said, "I know, but look at this." So I have a feel of like the type of things she want. So she was like, "I'm gonna give you $1,000. You think that's enough?" I was like, "Yeah, I can do a lot with $1,000. I could even bring you some change back." So we'll see. And then I am getting her some things for her um to move, like let's see, what am I getting her? Like linen, sheets, what else I got her? For Christmas, I got her, what did I got her a toaster, a coffee maker, a lot of them, because I knew eventually she was gonna leave, because that's all she kept telling me. Don't get too comfortable with me being here, mommy, because I'm leaving. Like, girl, I know you leaving. So now she's like, don't you cry when I leave. I was like, girl, I'm not gonna cry when you leave. You just down the street. I mean, she not like down the street. Her apartment is actually in Buckhead. So, but when I'm at work, I can go to her apartment. I'm closer to her apartment from there. But I was like, you're not in another, and you're not going to another country, another state. You down the street. I'm not gonna cry. And so, and I'll go into her room, and I was like, okay, so I'm gonna do this in here, and I'm gonna do this in here. She's like, Mom, can I get out first? I'm like, I'm just saying. I'm ready now that I know that you probably really not coming back. I'm really gonna move into that room. So yeah, but she's excited. She's very, very excited to be moving on her own here in the States. And oh my gosh, everything is so expensive. I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, if she couldn't get an apartment where have a roommate, I'm like, she will probably use up most of her paycheck trying to find a trying to live out here. I can't believe how expensive things are. And I know when she was looking to move by herself, the apartments for a one bedroom was $1,400. So it's more cost effective for her to have a roommate and have a two bedroom. But my goodness, I'm like, girl. And then they're putting some new apartments not too far from me, which at one time I was hoping that she would wait to see them get built. And so they finally put up the information about them. But a two bedroom is higher than what she paying in Buckhead for the two bedroom. I think this new is a two bedroom. They're 1868 starting. And then a new thing that they're doing, I don't know if they're doing this where you are, but for the apartments, they have a sliding scale. So the apartment rates aren't like, when we moved into our apartment and we thought it was a lot of money back in the day, $900. And I was like, oh my goodness, how are we gonna pay that? But I thought $900 back in the day was like a lot. And but But when we you look at it now, and that was it. It was just a set price of $900. Then they go and they so depending on when you move in, so if they have a lot of apartments available, the price of the apartment is lower. But if they don't have a lot of apartments available, they jack up the prices. And so when you see it, if you want it at a low price, you need to get it then, because the price that they told you next week can be go up. So it was just crazy how they're doing it now. So I'm like, it's not conducive for for that to for that to happen, you know. I mean, for her to like live alone by herself. Kim say they don't make mattress like they used to. Girl, they sure don't. Oh my goodness. I remember my big mama having the most comfortable mattress. And I remember when they lived by themselves, she had this real nice, I was like a big, thick mattress. You almost had to climb into the bed to get into the bed. And it just, I mean, it was just comfortable. And then when they moved with my mom and us, they had the same mattress. And I would lay on the bed and watch TV and everything, fall asleep on it, no problem. That mattress in there, and the type that it is not the type that you can flip over. You know, you can flip it over because the other side is like pillow top. I will never do that again. And then the bottom part is just it's hard. So I can't even flip it over. Oliver is, I don't know where he is. He's normally down here. Oh, Poodle said he's in the room. Oh, Robin says, yes, I forgot to tell you, I got 2 muffin pans and dish towels. They had a store in my daughter's area. Oh, good, good. I'm glad you were able to get you something. What about putting your children out too soon? How long should an adult child stay at home? Oh my goodness. You know what? I don't know. I guess it probably depends on like the maturity of the child. Um, I don't believe, because I know I've had friends who are like, as soon as their kids are 18, they're grown, and I was like, no, they're not. You know, so they was like, well, you know, he graduated, he's 18 and she's 18, she grown now. I'm hands off. I'm like, you can't be like that, because just because they're 18, that's what the law says, that they're grown or whatever. Mature wise, they're not. So I think maybe it depends. So if they are home and they're maybe like in school, okay, I would probably say like 23. But if they're home and you know they're not doing anything, because I know you got to have a plan, you have to be doing something. Sometimes you might have to. What?
I'm just remembering this in the future.
What?
I'm just go ahead and answer.
What? You want to know how to? I didn't put you out.
I know.
See?
I feel like 30 is too far though.
Oh, well, Puda says, I'm gonna tell them that. So yeah, I think 23 is between 23, definitely 25. By 25, they really should be a little bit more stable. They're always gonna come to you for advice and gonna need guidance or whatever. But if they're not doing anything or whatever, I would say that. But Puda thinks that after 30, actually 30 is too old. That was one of her things. Her goals was, she thought that it looked bad for her to be 30 and still living at home.
I have a job.
Well, I know you have a job.
That's why. If I have a job when I'm 30, that's something sad.
Okay, but even if home. Okay, so if you didn't have a job.
I mean, if my house burnt down, I had no job, and like something like that, I can understand. But I mean, at least in a year, you should be able to get your own place or find a roommate or something.
Between a year, what? What you mean?
After moving back in, you should have about a year to get back on your feet.
A year
after that. Yeah.
Okay, so Puda thinks that if you come back home, you should not stay home longer than a year. After the year, she said you should be able to get on your feet in a year. and that's coming from you're a millennial.
It don't matter what I am.
Yeah. What I think she's a millennial. I think she is. So yeah, I am very proud of her. I am very proud of her.
She gonna puppy sit.
Yes, they definitely prorate. Yes, and they don't prorate the way that we prorate because I was able to. I remember moving into our apartment, and I wanted to move in like 2 days earlier. I can't remember exactly why, but I think it was like the weekend. It would be better for me to move in the weekend or something like that. And they let us move in. We asked for if she could move in, get her keys, and at least let us start putting stuff over in there. They said no, she can get the keys when she pays the money. I was just like,
Well,
oh
if
my
you have to
goodness.
move it up,
Yeah,
it's have to pay more.
I know. Yes. So yeah, so they're not working. I was like, my goodness, things have definitely changed. I would not. Yeah, I just could not believe they were just like, no. I was like, well, if she moved in a day earlier instead of a Monday, she could move in on a Sunday. They said no. She could pay for Sunday if she wanted to. I was like, no. So yeah, I turn my mattress every 30 days. I have a pillow top and I hate it. Oh, you hate yours? Until they think they, oh my goodness. Kim said until they think they running things. Okay. Kim said when they think they running the house, it's time for them to go. Yeah. When they have more say so in the house than you do, yeah, you're probably right. It's time to go. I think your child should stay if they're in college, but if they're working 30, it's time to move. Robin, see?
She
Yeah.
agrees with me.
Yeah. Yeah, she does. You want to be on here?
No, I'd be off camera.
Huh?
I'd be off camera.
Because she's over here giving her commentary over here. My parents put me out at the age of 23 and I still did not want to go. At 23, really? Oh my gosh. I just at 23, I was home,
I
but
was here.
yes, I was home. I came back and moved back home at 23 and I left at
No, you
24.
didn't. That's wrong.
What?
You were in LA. You went back.
Yeah, I went back when I
You were here at 21 because I was born here.
yeah, oh,
And then you
21.
stayed for a little while. And then 23, you went back to LA.
Yeah, I said
No, you
23.
didn't. You said you were home. You left.
Whatever. Okay,
She
so
don't even know her own timeline.
I went back at okay, I went back at 23. That's what she said, like she was there.
I was there.
23, 24. I turned 25. I think I went back when I was 24. I think I went back when I was 24. So yeah, that wasn't me. I didn't have that experience. Um, yes, indeed. I moved out at 19, Monica, because of family issues and haven't looked back. Oh my goodness. Monica was straight out of high school. You was 1 year out of high school and you was like, peace. Wow. So how was that for you moving out? Like, did you get a roommate? Did you go and stay with somebody else? You stayed with one of your friends? How did you do that? If my parents was alive, I would move back home. Being an adult is hard. Girl, you know we don't we don't get no it's not easy. Now you used to think I remember being excited when I would get mail in the when the mailman would have something for me and I was like, "Oh, girl, grown." Yes. Now I was like, "Oh God, please don't let there be nothing in the mail for me. Please not another bill. Oh goodness, it seemed like I just paid it." So I yeah, but you think that young when you're younger, oh, it's gonna be so easy, and I'm gonna do this because you have it painted in your head how you think it's gonna be, and you get out there and you're like, it ain't nothing like this. No roommate, my own apartment, work, and went to college. Wow, you did that, Monica. That is awesome. Yes. Hold on.
Ooh. Put this in my purse. No, you know you can't do two things at one time.
No, no. Okay, what do you want, China?
No, I just want to watch you. You know, last time. You know,
Whatever.
you're gonna miss my
What?
present.
Oh my goodness, she think I'm gonna miss her so much.
You are.
Mm-hmm.
Don't call and ask me to fix something stupid.
I feel that I was more mature and ready to go. This was in the late 90s. Oh my. But you know what? The times were just totally different. I think that our generation, we were very, very mature. We were very mature and um yeah, like now
I'm not sure what you're trying to say.
what? Yeah. So I think like now the a lot of the things that we endured then, I don't think that they don't have the bandwidth to do it. Y'all are very emotional.
Mom, you're getting us confused with the other kids.
How?
We're not the same kids.
Y'all are very emotional.
No, my generations, I'm literally the last.
You
it's from 35.
Uh-huh.
It's a 29. After that, it's totally different.
Really?
It is. Don't lump us all together.
Don't lump y'all together. All y'all crazy.
How do we think we came out crazy? Because of y'all.
Yeah, it wasn't
has
because
to be
of
a
us.
common factor.
Thank you, Gigi. Yes, please, y'all, thumbs up the video. I appreciate it. It was exactly like I thought it would be. I would rather have peace of mind over anything. Girl, I know that's right. I totally understand. I totally understand. And the mere fact that at 19, you was like, you made it up in your mind, like, I'm out of here. I'll figure it out and I know what I'm gonna have to do. And you did it. And yes, that shows you were very resilient. Very good. Very good. Congrats. That is awesome. That is totally awesome. So, y'all guys, tell me, what are your plans for the weekend? What are you guys doing? Are you cooking out? Are you doing something? This weekend is what the Atlanta Jazz Festival. We normally go. We haven't been in 3 years, of course. I think the last two they didn't have it. So we normally go. I don't think we're going. I don't have any plans on going anyway, but they have that going on this weekend. They have a lot of concerts. We haven't done any concerts. Mr. B and I was talking a couple of days ago, and he's like, we need to see who's coming to town because we started looking a little bit earlier. And it was like nobody who really moved me. Now, Mary J. Blige is supposed to be coming over to the amphitheater not far from me. And so I definitely want to see her. So I want to see that one. And then I know she had like the Soul of a Woman thing that she did here a couple of 2 weeks ago. Totally missed it because I don't listen to the radio. Are any of you guys like that? So I tell you guys that in the mornings when I'm driving into work, I typically have YouTube on. So I used to be up on who's coming to town and what's happening or whatever, festivals and whatever. I would be listening to the radio. But now that I don't listen to the radio, I'm totally out the loop. And so I totally missed that concert with Mary J. I think she had Usher there. She had Escape. She had a lot of Atlanta people there. And I saw someone recorded it, and I saw it on YouTube, and I'm like, man, how you missed that? So yes, but I'm definitely ready to be outside and get the picnic basket ready and the wine and our chairs. I'm in it. I'm in it. Mariah says, I'm in Canada. The plan is nothing. Mariah said, it's not Memorial Day for me. It's Saturday. It's the weekend. It's Saturday and Sunday. I don't have anything to do. I understand. I have nothing either. I'm like you. My daughter left at 17 and went to college and did not never come back home. She went to LSU in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Oh my goodness. Yes, girl. And so Charlotte, where are you? Are you what state are you in? So she went to Louisiana and you went where? I mean, you lived where? And is she still in Louisiana? Oh, she used to listen to it when Tom Joyner was on. Yes, I used to listen to it a lot in LA when Tom Joyner was on. And then when he would do the cruises, and then he would go and they would go to the different cities. Yes, I really enjoyed. Yeah, I really like when he brought the Tom Joyner morning show to the city. Kim says she's gonna be shopping because my girlfriend is coming from New York and we are going to check out my gazebo and backyard. I hear you. Oh man, Kim, you plan on doing some damage, huh? Hey girl, how you doing, Island girl? How you doing, lady? She always cooking. What you cook for dinner tonight? Mariah said she did the same thing. Out the house at 18 for university and never looked back. Wow. He still does the cruise. So how does he publicize it? He still does he have a podcast or something? Robin says she's home staying off the road. Yeah, and that's probably the best place to be. I'm sure. Even when I came home today, excuse me, y'all. I don't know why I'm always yarning because I'm tired, really. The traffic was awful, and so the freeway that is closest to me goes and down into Florida. It is always a hot mess. And so coming home today, it was a hot mess. So I got off and just took the back roads. So yeah, this weekend I know the traffic is going to be horrible. She said she gonna be on a budget, no more than $500. Girl, you plan on doing some things. Kim, where do you live? You live outside of New York? Where do you live? You cook air pies today. What are air pies? What are those? Oh, so Sybil promotes it on her end. Oh, okay. Hey, Lainey. Girl, yes. I was able to get them out. Pulled took them out because I couldn't take them out myself. And my hair had gotten because part of my hair was loose. I think that's how she did it. I don't know, but anyway, because I sweat in my hair, and so some of it started to dread. I was like, oh god. But yeah, she got it out without taking out my hair. So yeah, so yeah, they're gone. But I was like, girl, I cannot go another day like this. So I think she took them out on Tuesday. Tuesday. Yeah, they're done. Um, well, today I wore her to work. Today was a good day because it wasn't too hot, so we were good. But yeah, when it gets hot, yeah, she has to come out. So I would probably, um, I think I like the braids and things better because I don't have to put my hand in my head. I do a little bit of something and I can leave. So and then I tried to, I think the day after she took them out, I washed it, conditioned it and everything because I was going to get it done, but it rained this week several days. So I didn't want to pay all that money just to leave the salon and then it poofed back up. So I washed and conditioned it and everything, and then I blow dried it and flat ironed it. I went outside and I wrapped it. So when I was getting ready and everything, it was nice. And, I still, my ends and stuff need to be clipped. So I was like, well, I'm going to get my hair done and then I just let them do it. I drove to work, walked from my parking deck to my office, got into my office, and my hair was like, woof. It looked like nothing. And then it started to curl. I was like, man. So I didn't have a scrunchie, a band, a headband, or nothing to put. I didn't even have like to try to camouflage. Sometimes when your hair is janky and you can make it look cute with some sunglasses. I didn't even have no sunglasses. It was a hot mess. I was just like, oh my gosh. Every time I tried to make it go down, it was just poof. So yeah, so that is why I don't. That is why I don't. This time of year I can't. Mr. B was like, "Babe, go get your hair done. I'll pay to get your hair done. If you just wear it straight once." And I was like, "You're gonna waste your money, dude. It's not gonna be good." So I don't know. This user, that person. Okay. Um. Our girl says she's gonna be cooking tomorrow. Girl, meaning not a damn thing. Oh, okay. Girl, I sure didn't think air pies was actually something. I was like, what are air pies? Okay. Oh goodness, I had a moment. Baltimore, Maryland. I'm originally from New York. Oh, okay. Okay, so you're gonna drive from Maryland to New York. Girl, you are going to have a ball. Oh my gosh. That is, yeah. Yeah. $500 gonna be enough. Sybil still does what you need to know live on YouTube and on. Oh, okay. Okay. Wow. I'm gonna have to look her up because when he went off, I didn't I forgot all about her. So she does her own YouTube. She also has her own YouTube. Mariah said, it's been a mess over here. Some folks had no power for 7 days. We were lucky we have power. Y'all had a storm? Did y'all have a storm or something? So I have been totally out of the loop with all of that. I have been coming home and going right to bed. And if I haven't, I've fallen asleep over there in my chair. Now I'm about to give Pooh that chair. So I don't know what I'm gonna do because that's my little go-to spot. Um, when I'm done over here, I'll go and sit over there. I'm sorry, y'all. And prop my feet up and prop my legs up. And next thing you know, I am asleep. So that is going with her. But I'm going to get something. But until then, y'all, I don't know. I might have to prop myself over in a corner. Thank you, Robin. Thank you, Robin. I had already, I blocked him. We ain't dealing with that. I'm not dealing with that either. I live in Chicago, and she told me I had to come and live down here with her. I'm retired. I'm in Baton Rouge. Oh, okay. So you moved from Chicago to Baton Rouge. So how do you like it? I know it's totally different from Chicago. Have I been to Baton Rouge? No, I've never gone to Baton Rouge. The only place I've gone to was I went through Shreveport. Yeah, but that was it. Yeah, that was it. This is your favorite hairstyle on me? Oh, thank you. Yeah, this is this is my favorite hair. It's almost time. I think I have two of this one. This is my favorite. It really is. Hey V, how you doing, lady? Happy Friday. Hey Stacy, how you doing today? All of my peeps on here. Mariah's in Quebec. Oh, you're up there in where they speak French. Ooh wee wee. Y'all know I took French in high school because I thought that I was going to be living in Paris. I thought I was going to go to Paris. So, of course, I needed to speak the language. And then when I ended up going to college in California, it didn't dawn on me that a lot of Hispanics were in California. It just never did. And when I tell Mr. B that when back in the 80s, when I was here, there weren't a lot of Hispanic people. And like our first family that we had was like, I think I was like 15 or 16. So in the 10th or 11th grade was like the Oliveras family. And they were just so exotic. And we used to just look at them because I had never seen any Hispanic people before. It was just black and white. It's so hard for him to believe that because he's from California. He's been seeing them all of his life. So me going over there, I just had no clue, y'all. No clue. So when I get over there, and I was like, oh my goodness, everything's in Spanish. People are trying to teach you Spanish. They didn't want to speak English. And I was like, oh my. So I was like, well, I will take Spanish. Now, after me having 3-4 years of French, y'all, I got kicked out of the Spanish class because they would ask me questions, or like we had to learn the alphabet. Well, the alphabet was so similar to French. And so I would like the numbers. And so I would like switch it. And so she just became so annoyed with me. And she was like, French is, she told me what time and what room. And I was like, oh my goodness. I just could not, it did not stick. It did not stick at all. So I dropped it. I dropped it because I was about to fail. That instructor, she was over me. And I was like, I have this all I have been taught. So I think I started like in 6th or 7th grade. So yeah, I would have loved to be able to use it. Another day I was cleaning up and I was singing like Alouetta. And I was like, oh my goodness, I can't believe you still singing this song from elementary school. Yes, cuz I'm yard selling and thrifting. Oh my. Oh, yeah, that's what you're doing. Okay, now, okay. Okay. I thought you was going like in the stores or whatever. Okay. Oh yeah, you're gonna get some stuff. Did you guys see that Martha Stewart did that yard sale? Oh my goodness. And did you see like Joy and Sunny from The View went to her yard sale? Oh my gosh. Now I saw something that Joy had, they was showing it. And I was like, okay, that was overpriced. Because Martha Stewart had it. It was it was a scale, I think it was, and it was like used. I mean, well, of course it was used, but it looked vintage. And I think she paid like $100 and something for it. And I was like, are you kidding me? Really, Martha? I don't want to go to her yard sale. But I was like, oh my, just to be able to go. I don't know if it was like invite only, but yeah. I'm good. Just getting home from the hospital, checking on my mom. Oh wow. All right. Well, hopefully she's doing well, Stacy. I don't know. Yes, I took French. See, I thought I would be living in the US. I thought I would be in Boston. See? Oh my goodness. See that? Yes, girl. I just knew that I was going to be around here speaking French, and yeah, that didn't happen. That didn't happen. See, in my hometown, I was black and white. Now we have a Spanish. See, you too. Exactly. It was just black and white. I did not know. And so he was like, you can't tell me that you guys didn't have um Spanish people. I said, we didn't. I remember watching TV and it would be this lady and she was Hispanic and she had her hair like in these like roll things. And so she would be saying something. She would say something in Spanish, and then she'll help you say it. And then you're supposed to repeat what she says. And I used to come on early in the morning, like on PBS or something. And so she'll say da 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 da, and then she'll and wait for you to say it, and then she'll tell you what it means in English, and then she'll keep saying it and whatever. And I was like, what? And so when I was younger, I would look at it because I was like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna speak that. But I had no clue that they was trying to tell us that yes, you are about to have an influx of people from with another whole culture, dialect, everything coming. So yes, when I first saw the Oliveras family, and they didn't know any English, and so I'm like, oh my goodness, this, and I was like, what y'all doing here? I was just amazed. So, and then when you start like seeing like cartoons and things, and you just never like Speedy Gonzalez, how racist was Speedy Gonzalez? I mean, and then we started looking at, and Mr. B and I was talking about that, like, oh my goodness, they could have been offended. We thought it was funny. And all the things that we were exposed to, growing up, and it was like racist, like Heckle and Jekyll. Y'all remember Heckle and Jekyll? And then I was like, oh my God, never knew it. What's the other one? Hey AI. Girl, I was just talking about that. It's coming up on Saturdays. No, not Saturday. Sunday's video. So it's gonna start June 5th. I think, girl, don't ask me. I think it's June 5th. It's going to start June 5th. I'm giving all the details on Sunday's video. So, yes, because I've been having so many of you guys ask me, when are we going to do it? When are you going to do it? And y'all know, normally I do it in the spring, but because everything's been happening and at work has been keeping me busy, I have like totally like gotten off the schedule, the path for that. But so I am gonna do it, and it's going to be June. It's gonna start June the 5th. So all the details will be in Sunday's video. Okay. So yes, I hope you join me, girl, because I have to get that back together. And Gigi's asked me, I've had Vandessa ask me, I've had several of you guys was like, Juani, what's up? What's up, girl? What's up? Yes. So yes, that's when it's gonna be. Um She said Martha's still paying them lawyers. She must be, girl, because she was selling all types of stuff. I see in my town where we're only non-white folks in town. Really? Yes. And so so Mr. B and I was talking about like all of the inappropriate cartoons and TV shows that we used to watch, and was like, we had no clue. And that goes to show, like, okay, I don't know if it was that we are uber sensitive, or back then were we just conditioned to not react. Like, for one, how many of y'all used to watch Dukes of Hazzard? My brothers had the car. What was the name of that car? What's the name of the car on Dukes of Hazzard? And then when he hit the horn, it played the Dixie song. And then on the side, it had the Confederate flag. We used to watch that. Hey, Leslie. See, all y'all like me. Yes, me. Watch Dukes of Hazzard. Watch all of that. Okay, did y'all notice? Okay, so Dukes of Hazzard, they never had no black people in Hazzard County. Why? Mr. B said he was watching what it was. It was something that he watched growing up, and there was no black people on it. And he asked his mom, Mama, What, why there no black people on TV? They wasn't created yet. And I was like, wow. When he comes back, I'm going to ask him what that TV show was. So I think I see what else we used to watch. How many of us watched what's that? Not Pink Panther. Snagglepuss, stage right, stage left. We ain't know nothing about that. And then when you start hearing people like, as you got older, they was like, well, he was gay. Well, how you know that? I, what would make you think that she said, leave it to Beaver. Yes. The General Lee. Yes. Andy Griffith. Yes. Andy Griffith, another one. They never had any black people. There was no black folks in Mayberry. Yes. But what else were we gonna watch? It really wasn't any black folks. You right. There back then there wasn't anything. We had the Jeffersons. I think I remember watching the Jeffersons. I remember watching Good Times, and that is about it. Because I used to watch growing up. I watched Love Boat. Y'all remember Love Boat? I watched Love Boat. I watched That Girl with Marlo Thomas, I think. Yeah, she says, artsy girl Marilyn says racism was sneaky then, just built in. It was. Like, what was the other thing? We were talking about Ernie and Bert. And then, they was like, they were lovers. How y'all know that? And then it was like, because how they two boys gonna live together? I was like, well, boys live together all the time. I remember when Puda she was young. She may have been like 5 or 6. And she used to watch Teletubbies. She may have been 5, 6, 7. She's watching Teletubbies. And I may have told you guys this. And I guess the kids at school was talking about Tinky Winky. And so she came home. She goes, Mom. And she says, what do you think about Tinky Winky? And I said, what's going on with Tinky Winky? She was like, well, they say he's gay because he carries a purse. I'm like, you 5 or 6. What you know about this? Where did this come from? So and then I thought, like, oh my goodness, they're being overexposed to things. But then when I look at us, we weren't exposed at all. The things that we were watching, it was Pink Panther. Oh my goodness. It was another. It's going through my head. Heckle and Jekyll. Well, I said Heckle and Jekyll. And then you saw how they used to do Bugs Bunny. They used to do a lot of cartoons. They have it black faced. I'm like, oh my goodness, we just did not get it. And yeah, our parents never said anything. But like you said, what else were we gonna watch? Oh, my sister's on here. Hey, Georgia Peach. She says China was 5. You remember that, huh? Because China used to always go to her and ask her things, and she would be like, "Oh, junk." And so she was like, "Why did she come to me with things like that?" She goes, "I don't know. Go ask your mom." And so I was like, "You know what?" She was like, "Juani, I don't know." She's the things that she asked me, I just never knew how to answer. Falcon Crest, Fred Sanford. Yeah, we did have Sanford and Son, but it seemed like back then, until we had the Jeffersons, everything else, it was like we were struggling. Good Times, we were struggling. Sanford and Son, we were struggling. What I don't think we didn't start doing anything until Good Times, and then we had what was that? We had what's the one with Kim Fields, Regine, Living Single? That was my show. Now, when that show went off, I was crushed. I was so crushed. That was my jam. That one. And then, of course, I like Girlfriends. But yes, those shows back then were, they had all types of racial undertones that, it just went over our head. or we just became sanitized, desanitized too. Dynasty, Jefferson's, different strokes. Yes, we did. She said Good Times was the worst. Was it the worst? I'm glad we were not stranded on Gilligan's. Oh my goodness, girl, we wouldn't have made it. We would have got off that island. It took them how many years to get off that island? We would have got off that island. I'm like, all those people that came on there, and y'all never could get off. Yes. Have since Sharon C. So Fabulous done. I did. I've seen the deck. Ron is doing an amazing job. I saw the other day it was a snake. I was like, I'm done. I cannot deal with the anacondas, y'all. I can't deal. And when he was, and he thought it was funny. I was like, y'all should have seen me. I saw it last night, and I'm here in my room just screaming. Every time I go in my garage now, I like have the light on. I'm looking around. But I have mothballs out there. My garage stinks downstairs. It smells awful because I have crushed mothballs everywhere. And but yes, I can't deal with the anacondas. When I saw somebody else talked about a snake. Oh, it was on our next door feed. Um a lady had a snake. What she said the snake was. And she posted she was out in her yard. That's what it was. She was out in her yard and it was a snake there. And she said all the years she's been out there gardening, she was like, she had never seen a snake. And she said, that's it. She let the snake have the garden. She ain't going back out. So they was telling her that she need to get snake away and things like that. And then I saw Vandessa. Vandessa showed on her video, she had a snake. These snakes are something. Now, I don't know what kind of snake Ron them had. My snake was a black snake and it had yellow stripes or like yellow patches on it. I don't know what it was. I didn't ask. I just went and got my snake killer next door neighbor and he took care of it. But I am just horrified that I'm going to run across something else out there. So that's why when Mr. B and I was out there, that's another reason that took me so long, because I knew we had not put nothing out. And then I had the planters. And so I don't know if I told you guys last year when we had Puda's welcome home party last June, and V and her daughters were here. So when they was in the back helping me get the back together, they moved one of the planters. But V moved the planter, and under the planter was an anaconda. V dropped that thing so fast. She dropped that planter so fast and ran in the house. So me and her was in the house screaming. Her daughter went out there and got a piece of cardboard and got the snake. She's like, don't kill it. Because I was telling Mr. B, you better kill it. You better kill it. And so she was like, it's a baby. I'm like, ain't no freaking baby. So she got it on a cardboard and took it over to the ravine across from me. And she said it had a rattle on it. I don't know. So I was like, okay, we got to put something else out here. And I was like, that's a baby. Where the mama at? So, yes. Hold on. Let me see what else you said. Yes, the Jeffersons, different strokes. Good time with the words. Dynasty. Yeah, I did like Dynasty with Diane Carroll. Yes. The Three Stooges. Now I do. Hey, Nick. I did. I love the Three Stooges. I did. I like them. But then once again, I watched the reruns. You love the Love Boat. I love the Love Boat. Fantasy Island. Have you guys watched the new Fantasy Island? I have not. I've been intending them, but I think they got renewed for a second season, so it must be doing well. I started looking at one episode, and I don't know what happened, but I do want to watch it. Fred Sanford and Son, yes. Falcon Crest, yes. I didn't watch Falcon Crest though. Oh my goodness. Mariah said they used to call them the Jeffersons. Because y'all moved on up. Yes, Archie Bunker, all in the family. Ernie and Bert were suspect. I'm not dealing with you, Leslie. Yes, that's right. What's happening? I like what's happening. Even to this day, I still like what's happening. Mariah said she always assumed they were brothers. I think I did too. Facts. um, I did watch Dallas. Oh, Sharon got him back. Okay, wait, I hit the thing. Okay, Betty Boop. I like the Betty Boop. Fame, yes, I watched Fame. Yes, oh my goodness, I love Fame, especially when Janet was on there. Oh yes, love Fame. Hey, Art Cooper. It's like when you listen to a song from your teen years and you realize what the lyrics mean. Girl, yes. Puda says that too. She was like, Mom, I can't believe you let me sing that. Because y'all, what's the song? Too Close by Next. And so she was like, she sung it. And so, whatever. She was like, Mom. She goes, she thought he was talking about in a car. You getting too close. And I was like, oh my goodness. But you are so correct. She said, thank goodness her parents were French. Yes, love Different World. Oh my goodness. Different World is what had me excited about going to college. I was like, oh my goodness, it's gonna be just like that. And it wasn't. I was in the in the dorm run by nuns and I turned it upside down. So, but yes, I made my own. It was definitely a different world. And I know they had never had an experience with anybody like me ever before. Cosby Show was it for the Black family. Yes, oh my goodness, we could not wait to see what the Cosbys were doing. And I think on the Cosby Show also was when we became exposed to a lot of things, a lot of different music, a lot of different artists and like art and things like that. So yes, love the Cosby Show. Yeah, Sharon and Ron, they doing that deck. I need them to come down here and do my steps. Oh my goodness, yes. I watched Cheers. I did. Love Three's Company. He said Sharon got him back. I'm gonna have to watch it. Mariah says she still watches A Different World. Puda love A Different World. She got when she first left to go to Japan. She was gifted the entire set of the DVDs of A Different World, and she had another one that she liked, but she got the entire set. I'm sorry. Excuse me. One Black family in my 1,200 kid high school. One teacher. My shoe salesman was the only one I knew growing up. Oh, wow. Besides my sweet cleaner lady. I went to university and took Black studies. Oh, my goodness. That is like amazing. I know you definitely probably have like so many like great stories to tell because then you couldn't like who kind of like could relate to you a little bit and oh my and then you like being the only one. Oh my goodness. Oh, I know you have some good stories. I have no space for snakes. Girl, I have no space for snakes. And then when Sharon was talking about the snake was gonna climb up the steps, and I was like, oh shoot. She had me in here thinking last night. And I'm like, oh, yeah, they can do that. Because that snake that was on my garage door, y'all, he was chilling. He had his head out like, who waking me up? He was chilling. I just can't. No. Not I hit the doggone. She said her mom loved that. Taxi. I did. I like Taxi. When I hear Fantasy Island, I keep remembering it was bedtime for me back in the day. Honor says, hi, Auntie, and shout her out. Hi, my Honor Bonner. Hey, Poodle Pop. She just graduated, what? She's going to the 6th grade. She's going to middle school. So do you guys remember when she was here and she stayed with me? And she stayed with me for what, the first school year, her kindergarten year. Oh my goodness. If I tell you she gave her auntie run for her money, I was like, I don't know how to do these new age kids, and nothing I did like affected her. And so when she came over the other day, I told her, I said, you see that corner right there? I said, you remember that corner? Does it make you cringe? And she just started laughing. I had to put her in a corner. I said, you better stand in that corner in that crack. Make sure your nose touch the crack. You stand on one foot. Oh, she would be like, no, auntie, no. Oh, nah. And then all of a sudden, that didn't work anymore. Like, that don't work? Oh, my goodness. That worked for Pooter. Everything I tried with Pooter, it didn't work with her. Did not work with her. But I'm so proud of her. She did a speech that was really good, and she got an award. So, yes, she is going on to middle school. She almost there, y'all. Pretty soon she'll be walking across the stage as a 12th grader. 227. Yes, I like 227. The Bowery Boys and Eastside Comedy. I don't know them. Hey, Stephanie, how you doing? How are you doing? How is your husband doing? I did not get into Wonder Woman. I didn't get into any of like the superheroes. Mm-mm. I was not into them. The Little Rascals, I did like Little Rascals. Leslie said she liked Dallas and JR, Knots Landing. I don't know what the exact topic is, but y'all have got to see The Harder They Fall on Netflix. The Harder They Fall? Okay, so what is that about, AJ? What's so great about it? Let me see. The Harder They Fall on Netflix. Okay, so what? 5, she says 5 stars, y'all. Gigi, you going to bed already? I think we started to find our voices and likeness through movies. I do too. Bionic Man. I didn't watch that either. SWV. One was about go. Yes, girl. Did not know. I'm like, oh my goodness. And they was around my age, and I was like, but what? Did not know that one. Mm-hmm. She said, I thought it meant shopping downtown. Sheesh, Mariah. Oh, she said, that's the way. He said, yeah, take her downtown. Wasn't that you selling drinks in the door? Girl, yes, it was. That I told y'all I turned that place upside down. I could give you a nice rum, Malibu rum and cranberry juice. That's still one of my drinks of choice. It takes me back. Yes, a Malibu rum and cranberry juice. Give you a bag of popcorn. My mama had sent me my care packages. You can get all that for $5. And a movie. I showed you a skin flick. $5. We had money for the next day to go to Hollywood Live or go to the Palladium. That's what we wanted. That's why I wanted the money. I wanted to go clubbing. Yeah, so yes, you remember that story? That was definitely me. I was an entrepreneur. Oh, it was drinking. I had the girls drunk in the dorm with the nuns. That was me. Guilty. I keep hitting the, there we go. Okay. Hey, Shalomi. Hey, my girl. How you doing, lady? No, Oliver. The Waltons, Little House on the Prairie. My grandmother liked the Waltons. I didn't, I would watch it because she would watch it. Little House on the Prairie too. Yeah, I really didn't get into it. Being the only one, my surprise is the bump into the school friend. Almost half married. Oh my goodness. You said most half of a married black. Oh my goodness. No, Oliver. No, you can't get up here. No. I would check out Harder on Netflix. I love Taxi. Love Tony Danza. I love Who's the Boss. Yes. I like Tony Danza. No, no. Here, come here. Cause here. Look. Look. There they are. Look. You trying to see who I'm talking to? Look, right here. Look. Say hey everyone. Say hello. Say hello. Say hello. Say hello, Adiba. Hello, Adiba. See, my mommy had to give me a bath today. Huh. Okay, see, that's it. No. Say hello. Okay, that's it. All right, let's see. Also, he's gonna get wait. Also, he's gonna get a star on the Walk of Fame. That's great. He has a new show also, doesn't he? Do y'all remember BJ? Girl, yes, I remember BJ and the Bear. Love that show. And Chips with Eric Estrada. Yeah, I watched it. I kind of remember watching it. It would come on when I came home from school about like 4 or 5 o'clock. So I would look at it sometime. Yes, 227. Mr. BJ and the Bear. I remember it vaguely. Yes, definitely watched the Hulk. I had two brothers. When I was a little, I had a standoff with my parents. Western style. Oh goodness. Mariah, did you lose? I was about 5. We had frozen pizza, and I hate frozen pizza. We sat at that table for hours. So who won? I almost forgot about 227. I love that show. Yes, that car. Yeah, I didn't watch Bionic Woman. Yes, I do. Yeah, I do remember Marla Gibbs got hers. He is walking around on a walker. My son marched today with his. Oh gosh, that is great, Stephanie. Congratulations. Oh, my sister says what's funny now is that she used to watch Full House and now Honor watches Fuller House. I know. I know. Room 222. What's room 222? After Roots came out, I went to Senegal on vacation, loved it. Now I'm in the second most diverse neighborhood in the US, 82 languages. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow. Okay, so AJ says The Harder They Fall is a Western about black cowboys based on real characters. But in reality, they didn't live at the same time like in the movie. 5 stars. I am going to watch that. Stuff is still going on over our heads. Old Town Road is about sex. It is? Oh my God. It it is? Obviously, I don't know. I did not hear. I'm gonna have to go and look at the words to that. I didn't know that. That was the main song of All the Kids, a couple of songs. I know it, but I did not. I never paid attention to the words. I never knew it was about sex. Welcome back, Carter. Love Welcome Back, Carter. So for last year, when we came back, being back on campus, I planned a welcome back event. And so I named it, it was Welcome Back Carter, just like that. And then it had all the staff in like the heads and the faces of the sweat hogs. And so our chair was Mr. Carter. So I had like big posters and everything that I created, and so it was like it was supposed to be like a 60s, like 70s esque type event, and that was the theme. Welcome back, Carter. Nobody got it. Only people that got it was like people in my age group and older. And so, and I was so excited about it. And the students, I was like, "Do you guys get it? Y'all get it?" And they were like, "No, who is that?" And I had to explain to them. It just went totally over their heads. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, how do you guys not know?" But all of the older people were very excited, and I played the song, the theme song, and everything. That was like I did the original song, and then I played the song by Mace, the Welcome Back, and with Mr. Rogers and whatever. It was so cute, but yeah, but it went over the kids' head. But the adults were happy. And so we had like things like Pig in the Blanket. It was like very like 70s type thing. But yeah, I love Welcome Back, Carter. They revamped the show. The one I like the new Wonder Years. Yes, I really like the new Wonder Years. Oh my goodness, I love the Beverly Hillbillies. My dad used to watch that all the time. We used to watch it. He would come home from work, and I remember watching it with him. He used to watch that, Gomer Pyle. Um, what's the one with Mayberry? He would watch those. Those would be the ones that he would watch. But yes, I still watch Beverly Hillbillies. Okay, so he does. He has a reality family show coming up. Okay, I thought I saw something like that. Starsky and Hutch. I didn't. I mean, I would watch it. But I think my grandparents watched it. But yeah, it wasn't one like I ran home to watch. The Waltons. Yes, they were very well behaved. Yeah. The new One of the Years is amazing. Yes, it is. It is very good. I did. I love New York Undercover. Yes, girl, because we used to be in the living room watching the old New York Undercovers. Yes, like the Facts of Life. Oh my mom love. I love Miami Vice. Book 'em, Donna. Charlie's Angel. What's happening? Falcon Crest. I didn't watch Charlie's Angel like that, and Falcon Crest not. I didn't watch it like that either. I love Lucy. Yes, I would come home and watch old reruns of I Love Lucy in college, or I would watch it in between like class. Yes, loved out, and that's another one I will watch now. Carol Burnett show. How many of y'all used to watch Carol Burnett? I was watching an old one of her shows a couple of weeks ago. Mariah said she wanted to stand up. um, I waited to see people that look like me on I Love Girl, and we still waiting. They never had none of us on I Love Lucy. You did it. Huh? Oliver Miss. Did anybody watch? Oh yes, we did. I watched White Shadow. That was a good one. Yes, Hill Street Blues. I kind of watched it. You love the Welcome Back Carter theme song? Yes. Give Me a Break? Yes. Oh my goodness. I love Nell Carter. That was a very good show. You guys can't hear me? Gilligan's I love Give Me a Break. Flip Wilson, yes, I remember watching him. Yes, Living Single. Okay, you can hear now. Okay. Mod, yes, love Mod. Kung Fu Theater, girl, you know it. That's what Tony and Brandon watched all the time because they thought they were ninjas, and they used to try to they would, oh my goodness. So we would get we would get what would we get, an allowance, and they would save up their allowance and put their monies together. So back in the day, what they would do was, my eldest brother, and they took karate, and so they were like infatuated with kung fu theater, and so they put their money together and put it in an envelope. Evidently, he figured out how to fill out an envelope, put actual money in the envelope, and got a stamp. I don't know how he got a stamp, but at the time, I remember my granddad, when he did not have a stamp, he would tape a quarter onto the envelope. I don't know if y'all did that, but so maybe my brothers did that too. I don't know, but they sent the thing in the mail, and they either got these stars back. And so I remember them calling me. They got the stars, and them calling me to come up into their room, and they was like, Juani, Juani, come here, come here. So Juani, come here. So I'm coming upstairs, and they run into the room. As soon as I walk into the room, they throw these stars at me, these ninja stars at me. Y'all, I was tortured. So yes, definitely remember Kung Fu Theater. Yes, I love the Golden Girls. Yes, I still watch Golden Girls. I had to go and come back in. Beatles on Ed Sullivan. Uh, that was before my time. Designing Women. Yes, that was another good one. Love them. Yes, I love Designing Women. Yes, I love Designing Women. Damn. Didn't know stuff. They didn't get me. It went into the wall. Their aim wasn't good. Yes. I was like, oh my, and they thought it was so funny. Oh my goodness. And I grabbed them, and yes. Yeah, so yeah, but they would torture me, always trying to get me. And they would, they would do that. Oh goodness, yes. Okay, yes, boys. And I knew, I was like, oh my God, I don't want boys. And I was like, if I were to have boys, I would give them to my parents. I just couldn't. My brothers were bad, and I just knew that they were gonna come out to be awful. We used to order stuff from the back of, yes, order stuff from the back of magazines. I would send them my order and put cash in the envelope, Canadian money, if I had no clue. I know, and I'm sure it was illegal here also, but they put their money in there, and they got their stuff. That the times are different. You put your money in there, you want to put it on in there. That's gonna be the end of it. Mm-hmm. Mad. Yes. Exactly. Yes, Shanana and Hee Haw, loved Hee Haw. Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. I watch her sometimes. Yes, but I definitely remember Shanana. How many of you guys remember what it was? Was it Dance Fever that used to come on? They had it just come on. I think it used to come on at night. Wasn't it Dance Fever? It was like a dance show. It was probably in the 80s. Because in my head, I see, excuse me, sparkly dresses. Saturdays just don't feel right without. So, oh my goodness. Stacy, yes. And I just knew that Nick Cannon was going to bring it back. Oh my gosh. They don't know. I say we had the best like decade as far as like growing up. We had everything. We had the best cartoons, we had the best TV shows, we had the best music, we had the best the dances, the best clothes. Oh yes. And Soul Train, oh my goodness. Soul Train was my clock because I knew when Soul Train was on, I'll be cleaning up or whatever. And when Soul Train was done, it was time for me to leave because I had 30 minutes to get to the bus stop because I was about to go get in the street. Love Soul Train. They really need to bring it back. Solid Gold. That's what it was. Oh, love Mr. Ed. Oh, yes, Robin. Hogan Heroes, like Hogan Heroes. Dance Fever and Solid Gold. Yep, Dance Fever. That's it. Oh, loved it. What was the guy's name on Dance Fever? He was the Caucasian guy. Oh, but yes, I thought he was so cute. I can't think of what it was. My brother made me watch the Garbage Pail Kid. Oh my gosh. I was grossed out just looking at my garbage dog. Oh my goodness. No, I do remember them though. Yes, Soul Train was everybody's Saturday gig. And then I would watch American Bandstand too. American Bandstand, yes. Petticoat Junction, yes. Even now. Oh my god. That is y'all on Green Acres. That's who I named Oliver after. Because the way she said his name, Oliver. So that's what I do. Oliver. So that's who he's named after. I love Green Acres. I like Petticoat Junction too. Whoopi. Whoopi what? John Travolta? John Travolta did Saturday night. I mean, what's that? Solid Gold? Yes, I like Solid Gold and Dance Fever. Yes, yes. Danny Tato or something. Yes. Oh, she said Danny Terrio. Yep, my bad. It was Danny. Yes. Oh my gosh. Man, we had the best time. Mm. Yes, I love Kids Incorporated. You said with Fergie. Yes, I love Kids Incorporated. I would watch it with my brothers. No, okay, no AJ. I didn't do the Rifleman. I wasn't like a Western type girl. My grandparents would. My grandmama loved westerns. I was like, mm-mm. Mm-mm. So yeah, she would watch all those Barnaby Jones. She loved Barnaby Jones and Kojak. Who can love you, baby? Yes, definitely remember Hee Haw. Didn't watch Gunsmoke. Yes, Fergie and Martika. I remember Martika. Yes, What's Happening? I still watch Western. Do you? I don't. I never did. Mama's Family. Love Mama's Family. I still watch that one. I love Gunsmoke. Did you? Mm-mm. I didn't do Gunsmoke. What about huh? Excuse me, y'all. So oh my goodness, I loved Roshan Patterson. My old boss, well, she bought me his first album. And girl, I played that thing over and over. They slept on him. They really did. His voice was it is amazing. They really slept on him. Columbo, yes. Beretta, I remember Beretta. Cooley High, yes, girl. Tarzan, yes. We watched Tarzan on Saturdays also when I was younger. Martika was, who was she? Let's see. The one who's, oh, okay, Toys. I used to like that song too. Dun, dun, step by step. Yes. Ah, okay. Wow. My mom loved In the Heat of the Night and Walker, Texas Ranger. I I watched some of it. Not Walker, Texas Ranger though. In Living Color, Teddy Savalas. Yes, girl. Planet of the Apes. Did I watch? Y'all watch Planet of the Apes. What about, speaking of apes? What was the one when the people were stuck back in time? Y'all remember that? And it had they would have like the alien looking people. What, they stuck back in time it is, but they had the aliens, and then I think they had the giraffe, not the giraffes, the dinosaurs. What y'all remember that show? Stacy said, "In the Heat" was one of my shows. No, I cannot remember the show. Um, Loved Alice. Yes, all my children in General Hospital. Oh my goodness. How many of you during the summertime that was your job? Your job was to sit there and watch the soap operas to tell like somebody what happened on the soap opera. When my grandmama had to go to the doctor, her shows were Another World, because she couldn't stand that doggone Rachel. So it was Another World. When Bold and the Beautiful came out, I got really into the Bold and the Beautiful. And then y'all remember Santa Barbara? Santa Barbara was my show. I knew then I was going to California. That did it. Doggone it, that did it. So yes, I would watch Another World, Bold and the Beautiful, Santa Barbara, and Young and the Restless. Those are my shows. And so I would have to tell her, yes, Lost in Space. My sister knows me. Yes, that was my place. I love that one. They call me Mr. Tibbs. Land of the Lost. Yes, that was it. Land of the Lost. And I like Lost in Space. Maybe I was mixing both of them together. Yes. I remember that show, Land Before Time. I don't remember that one. Yes, I was into Young and the Restless. Oh my goodness. I love Nikki. Oh, my grandma's like, oh, Nikki's such a hussy. Because she would go between Jack and the other guy. I can't remember now. She said, girl, my mom still watch Young and the Restless. Victor, yeah, Victor still looks the same. Really? Is Jack still on that? Oh my goodness. I do remember Passion. I started looking at that when I remember. It was in the Young and the Restless. Mom loved Santa Barbara. Mom loved the theme song. Yes, love Santa Barbara. I like Jurassic Park. Do y'all remember the soap opera called Barbara Santa? I mean, Texas? No, I don't remember that one. She said, I love me some A. Martinez from Santa Barbara. Girl, we loved us some Santa Barbara. That show right there. Yes. Yes, Victor Newman. Yes, girl. The Guiding Light. Didn't watch Guiding Light. When everybody started talking about what's that show? General Hospital, and they would talk about with Luke and Laura. I was like, everybody, oh, Luke and Laura, Luke and Laura. I tried to watch it. I couldn't get into it. I was like, okay, you done lost me with Bob Newhart. Guiding Light. I didn't watch Guiding Light. Night Court. I did like Night Court. Yes. I would stay up a little late to watch that. It was the show where the family went back in time with the dinosaur. I don't remember that one. Love Mr. Belvedere. Man, see, y'all gonna have me on here in the bed looking at all these old shows, but I still love Beverly Hillbillies. That is like, even now that show is funny. And even like think about some of the things that Granny said, like crawdads, and I was like, but who would have known that crawdads are crawfish and we eating them? She said, I had some crawdads and she always stuff, and I was like, oh my, we eat that. Oh, it was a spinoff from Another World. Oh, really? Now that must have been like in the late 80s. Or it was the late 80s or early 90s. Because then I got off my whole soap opera thing. I was missing soap operas. I think the only one I was able to see when I came home from classes were not Santa Barbara. Yes, Santa Barbara. Excuse me, God. I don't know why I'm yarning so much. I am so sorry. Like Benson, Silver Spoon. Yes, 21 Jump Street. Yes, Family Affair. I like Family Affair. I like Benson too. We did have some good shows. I don't know. Now y'all see Oliver's just like a kid. Now he down here. He knocked out. Just flat. Just like a kid. Growing Pains. Love Growing Pain. That was a good one too. Very good. Very good show. See there? I'm happy I had y'all reminiscing, but I am definitely going to watch The Harder They Fall here on Netflix. That might be what I'll be doing this weekend since I have nothing to do. Hopefully I can get Mr. B out in the back and we can start on something for my collaboration. And that's probably what I do, because usually when I had the collaborations, I would do it because it made me go ahead and do the things I needed to do, because I need to be ahead of the game. So yeah, that's what I'm hoping to be able to do tomorrow. Star Trek, no. Mr. Ed, I love Mr. Ed. Yes, I do remember the movie Claudine. Yes. Yes. Oh my goodness. I love the dating game. I love Connection. As the World Turns. Mm-mm. Yes, Claudine. I listen to that track when I'm cleaning sometimes. Yes. And do y'all remember when we had movies and you would buy the soundtrack for the movie? Like Wait Until It's Hell soundtrack. Oh my goodness. That doggone soundtrack was good from the beginning to the end. Even listen to the soundtrack, you can kind of play the music in your head. And I think my sister, she probably, I think we wore that doggone CD out. Buck Rogers, yes, love Buck Rogers. Stephanie said we'll love The Harder They Fall. Well, I'm gonna watch it. Yes. That was a very good soundtrack. At Designs, that's my jam. The whole CD, yes, girl. The entire CD. That entire CD can put you. I mean, that's an emotional roller coaster. You can be laughing, thinking about something, then you go and start crying, thinking about something, listening to the music. You start back laughing again. That doggone loved it. I had New Jack City. Oh yeah, New Jack City one was a good one too. My favorite Martian. I don't remember that. I remember the TV show, but I don't remember watching it. Mork and Mindy. Love Mork and Mindy. That was a good one. I used to watch that. Oh my goodness. What about Alf? Did y'all watch Alf? Yeah, we just keep going further and further. Buck and the Preacher. Who is that? I had 20 a New Jack City one. Oh, Buck and the I don't know Buck and the Preacher. Mm-mm. I don't remember that one. And that was a soundtrack. I don't know. So Perfect Strangers. Yes, that was a good one too. Oh my gosh, that was very good. Love Webster. Yes, y'all look at this. Y'all showing y'all age. Oh my goodness. Yes. So yes, I just wanted to come on here with you guys for a bit and check in and tell you guys hope you guys have a happy Memorial Day. Whatever you do, I want you guys to be safe. She said she had a crush on the Greek cousin and Perfect Stranger. I don't remember him. The Greek cousin, the Greek cousin and Perfect Stranger. Let me see. Let me see who. Oh, him. Yes, yes. Larry and Balky. Oh my goodness. Love Punky Brewster. New York, New Jack City was a soundtrack. Christopher Williams had, oh my God, Christopher Williams. Oh, he was so cute. Yes, Balky. Yes, yes. I was looking on here. Yes. I'm going to be on here watching this. That was such a good show. Oh, look at them. They showed them then and now. Perfect Strangers, Larry and Balky reunite after 25 years. That was 4 years ago. Wow. Yes, girl, time goes by fast. It sure does. Who's the Boss? Loved Who's the Boss. Yes, the soundtrack from the Bodyguard. Yes, that was a very good one. A movie with Sidney Poitier spelling and Ruby Dee with Harry Belafonte. Yes, a movie with Sidney. Mork and Mindy. Y'all are doing too much. All right, y'all. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get off on get off. I'm gonna go downstairs and start my Friday night cleaning. But I wanted to make sure I came on here to say hello to you guys. So next week, Friday, y'all, I have done it. Next week, Friday, I am going to have two ladies and two men on here, and we are doing the single and dating over 40. Now, all of them are like in their like 45, 50s, I think, and maybe a little bit older. But all of you guys have, so that way y'all will be able to answer like dating questions. We have men perspective, we'll have women perspective, and so we can all come together. And I think this is going to be really good. So it's going to be next Friday. And then on the 25th is when I'm planning, I think the 25th, the next couples retreat. So I'm reaching out to, or I reached out to the couples, and so I'm just making sure that that date is a good date. That's the date that I want to do it. But next weekend, guys, is going down. So I hope you guys come on and join us. All of you guys who starting to get out there again or whatever. Now we can, we've heard from women, but now we can hear from guys. And so we can have both of them in the same arena. And then if you guys would like to, y'all can come on and ask questions or debate or whatever. That's what it's all about. It's about us learning. And you can kind of figure out what lame brain way or do men think, because we know they definitely don't think like we do. I used to say like men are missing a chromosome. I really do. I think they are. I mean, they're just that close from being Down syndrome. They really are. So, but yeah, but come back next week on Friday. It's going to be really good. I should call it the dating game over 40 edition. I know that's a good one. Let me write that down. Y'all are always coming up with some. You do the same. Let me say, you said the dating, Mr. B just getting home. With the dating game over 40 edition. Okay. Yes. All right, guys. So you guys have a good night. Thank you for coming on here and joining me. The Mister's home. I'm gonna go downstairs and turn me some music on and start cleaning. I will see you all next Friday. Bye. Love you guys. Bye bye.